and we on light skin television. Tell them who you be, brother.
Oh man, y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all know the rules. Either man up or get missing. J Slash in the building,
Slash in the
man.
house, bro. What you got? What y'all got going on here, though, man?
You see it? Oh man, the brand, man. Man on a mission. You know the brand. It's been
man. Merch,
bro.
we've been moving it for a while, man. Last what, 2.
We got entrepreneurs in the house. You know what I mean?
Scales, man.
My boy Scales, man. You know, day one supporter, man.
Missing, man. We
That's
here,
what's
man.
up. That's what's up.
Sure, man.
Columbus, Ohio.
Yes,
all the way
sir,
to Pittsburgh, or
By the way, to Pittsburgh, yeah, for sure, man.
Okay.
No, and by the way, Raleigh, NC, man. I got to shout out
You're
Raleigh,
Raleigh, too?
NC, man.
Okay.
I was living in Raleigh for the last 11
HBCUs out there. You know what I mean?
Sir. Yes,
the
sir.
honeys out there.
Man, for sure.
Yeah. I've been around a while. I'll be 53 at the end of this year.
Okay. Yeah.
Yo, but who your opponent, man? Because the card is stacked. Snypa talking heavy too, man.
He talking.
You know, this is hometown. I don't think he appreciate everybody coming down to RBE making a name where he from. You know what I mean? So yeah. I think he got issue with that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't think you give a shit
At all, bro. Like I tell Snipe all the time, man. It's not really a road game. You know what I'm saying? You see all the support that came from me as well, bro. We come deep.
It don't matter where we located right now, because really we ain't even, this face-off ain't even in Atlanta. We in College Park.
We in College Park.
You know what I mean?
So, you know what I'm saying? So
I seen a bunch of kids getting off a charter bus and they know half y'all rappers. Is that Charlie Clip? You know what I mean? Yeah. So RBE got that kind of hold on people, man.
For sure.
But do you respect his skill set, or is it something you can just run right through? Or?
Oh nah, man. I respect him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I think we come from the same era. You know what I'm saying? So that spit that heat 3BL era back then. You know what I mean? So we got a lot of history. So I respect the history. I respect his grind to get to the same point. But I do feel like it's levels, bro. So we gonna, you know what I'm saying?
At the same time, and I tell my man, this the one before the one, man.
Okay.
Like, don't get me wrong, he respect me, don't get me wrong, but, you know, as a whole, we respect him, but this still is, you know what I'm saying, this the one before the one, we got bigger fish to fry, we just a fishing on wax, so, you know, it's going to get cooked. It's going to get cooked.
That's just what it is. Okay. Right. I think Snypa would not agree with y'all at all, but this is why we have this.
This is
so
exactly
we'll find out tomorrow.
Supposed to, dog. He ain't supposed to, but Snypa, no, man. I told him on the face off of ARP, man. It's like, yeah, bro, like, it's one of them situations where I should be here. I feel like I put in the work to get to this point, and I feel like he kind of slid in here on the slide. We're gonna talk about it. I feel like he slid in here off the waiver, but we're gonna talk. But at the same time, it's a lot of work that has been put in before other niggas. You know what I'm saying? So no disrespect to Sniper's skill set, but I feel like, you know what I mean. I deserve a bigger name for this card, and they know that. So,
well, you know what? I'm not gonna argue with you. And I'm not going to say Sniper's not a good enough name because I really think it, but I understand what you're saying. Because a couple of years back.
Hold up, but look at my last 3, though. Mr. Mills, Craig Lamore, XL, then Sniper. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying.
I'm going back to 2 years ago. I took that flight down there to Houston.
Mr. Mills.
You know what I mean? For the Mr. Mills joint. You know what I mean? And that was like, right then, I was like, yeah, he about to elevate even higher.
Yeah, man.
And you have since then. I got to give it to you.
I appreciate
and you
it
have
for sure, man.
So you here for a reason. You belong here.
Absolutely.
Let's think about the logistics, man. This is the Murder Mook versus Big K card.
Crazy.
With Charlie Clips and Rosenberg Raw.
Crazy.
You got Show Off, Chef Trez. You got Lady J Tado. You know,
crazy,
you got a lot of crazy. You got
biggest card of the year so far. Biggest card
and you're
of the year
on
so
it,
far.
man. Like, you can't finagle your way up on a card like this.
Nah, you had to put the work in.
You ain't just no scrape up extra to fill it. You ain't no card filler. You had to be, purposely chosen. This could potentially, we say this about every card on every league, but I really mean this. Every day I look at this card, I just told Shoff the same thing. It get more intense. Just looking at the flyer online.
Facts.
Then, then I
start analyzing the matchups.
I expand it. I put it on the big screen. I'm like,
yeah, bro,
damn, this is a good look. This could be the best card ever if everyone come with 110%.
Listen.
You could, like, as a fan, you could really be tired and sweaty. You could feel like you got done rapping after this.
Talk to me.
Down here taking a breather, like, God damn, all them battles. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah. This could be one of them cards, and you on it, bro.
Man, it's first of all, it's a blessing, you know what I mean, to be able to, where faith meets the work, you know what I mean? So that's off the top, man. And then, shout out to RBE, you know what I'm saying? ARP, Wing, Lawrence, you know what I'm saying? For believing in my skill set, you know what I mean, to get me to this point. But at the same time, man, like I said, we've been putting in work for a lot, man, for a long time,
bodies,
dog.
man.
A lot of
A lot of
bodies.
bodies.
Tell them what year you
bodies.
actually started on film.
You got to think, man. We 2015. It's been a while. You know what I'm
8
saying?
years
Like
in the game.
I had my run. You know what I'm saying? Through URL, everything. Like it's been it's been such a journey, man, to get to this point, man. So like, before anything, I'm appreciative of it, but at the same time, it's that
You earned
split.
it.
I earned it. So it's like we here now. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Nobody
popping,
did you no
niggas.
favor.
Ain't
Favors.
Nah.
They looked out,
and
but you earned it at the same
yeah,
time.
man. And I feel like you know, I kind of not outside of the battle rap like as far as like, you know, I'm in the culture obviously, but as far as like just these interviews and interacting with everybody, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I kind of put that wall up because of the, you know, the outside world and battle rap can clash so much. Sometimes,
You right about that. We
you know
just
what I'm
talking about
saying?
me and
So I be
Shows
trying to
talking
kind of
about
keep
that.
that
Yeah.
wall up, but
To a point.
to a point. So by cutting that wall up, I feel like I could be a little bit further along. You know what I mean? If I'd have dropped it more and let
More promotion.
and more, you know what I'm saying, to understand. So people, when they come to see these battles, man, they like leaving the room like, oh, who was Slash?
How important is self promotion? I'm gonna be
important,
honest, man. I
dog.
don't see enough. I don't see enough of it out of MCs, bro.
It's so important,
I
dog.
think they get a little happy where they at and
I
like,
tell him
yeah.
that all the time,
Yeah.
man. I tell him that because he got so much natural skill set, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? A lot of times when you got so much skill set, the promotion aspect get put on the back burner because you know you just nice. Like he just nice and he a chill dude, man. Like Slash one of the most humble dudes that I know. Like I'm his dog. Like I'm gonna talk my shit. That's what I'm here for.
He well traveled too.
Well traveled,
For sure, bro.
I've noticed if you stay in the same area, you're gonna be known in the same area.
for sure.
Come on, man.
And I'm just not to use him as an example, but I got to use him example.
Yeah.
When them kids got off that bus just now,
Yeah, that's what
the
it's
first
about.
they seen all these faces out here,
That's what it's about.
but they
dog.
said, "Damn, that's Charlie Clips."
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Then they looked
Shout out to
around
Clips too, man.
and they noticed other rappers after that because he get around. You know, when he's self promotion on television in different cities,
Absolutely,
different leagues,
man.
and what have you. But I'm just using him as an example, like. You know what I mean?
That's what it's about,
Yeah.
man. That's
Put
you know,
yourself out there
put yourself
while
out
you
there.
in the mix.
Yep. And
You know
then
what I mean?
and then capitalize. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Capitalize on your opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's
you
big.
You
What you
promo. I
just
think a
said
lot
is
of people
big.
sometimes they focus so much on the promo that the moment they not ready for the moment. Sometimes
Finish
you know
your
what I'm saying?
food while you
You
up
gotta
there.
finish your food while you
Yeah.
up there. You know, so I've always put that part first. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Okay.
gonna get locked in and focus on my plate, and then when the promo part comes, I think you know what I'm saying. As the battle gets closer, you know what I'm saying. That's where you really turn that up, but. But yeah, man, it's been a journey, man. I'm
bet.
definitely appreciative.
I bet.
For sure.
If you care to answer,
Okay.
what is your writing process? Everybody's different. Do you piece it together little by little right from the beginning? Do you wait till a certain time, a week or two before the battle? Are you the type to just cram 48 hours before the joint because you get the best thoughts at the end? Like,
Right.
Or is it always different depending on who the opponent is?
I'll say this, man. Like I just battled April 1st in Boston. You know, shout out to the King of the Five League out there.
Okay.
Battle guy, young guy. That was April 1st. So I always feel like, you know what I mean, a good 5-6 weeks is a good time for me personally
Okay.
to get prepared.
A little
for
bit
my
more than a
opponent.
month,
Yeah,
but
a
you
little
don't
bit
need
more
no
than a
90
month.
days.
Yeah, I don't need 90 days, but just to really truly lock in on your opponent, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the writing process, man, I kind of write and memorize on the go. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, I'm 30 plus battles, 35 plus battles. You know
Is
what
it
I'm
that
saying?
much?
Yeah, man.
Hell of a catalog,
man,
bro.
Listen, man. I've been
8
Give you some
years,
breaks,
35
too.
battles. I'm doing my quick math. That's about 4.4 battles per year. So you battle about every 11 and a half weeks.
listen, man. Yeah.
Damn, yeah.
You know what I'm
Be
On
some
the
saying?
average.
greats too. Be some greats.
Yeah, be some
Be some
nice
greats.
guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Some guys that you know what I'm saying, your glue easies, your high doubles, your man, your bad news.
And that's why you belong here,
That's why I
bro.
belong, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I've been putting in work for a minute. But yeah, man, I memorize on the go and I just try to do what I, you know what I'm saying? Just try to, and then like I might be driving and think of something, put it in, and then I might
add it.
insert it, you know what
Okay.
I'm saying? But for the most part, man, that's how I'm able to not choke and
One thing
you
about
know
my
what I'm saying,
dog,
bro.
I can say he don't write nothing down too. That's what make it crazy.
He's another Big
He
Daddy
don't
King
write
/
nothing
Jay-Z.
down,
Yeah.
man. That's what
That's
make
a
it
fact.
crazy,
That's a
man. He
fact.
don't write nothing down, man.
So let me ask you this about this part of your writing process. Your opponent. Everyone studies their opponent, even if they say, I'm right when I'm writing. I don't care.
Absolutely.
Everyone got to know something about their opponent. How frustrating, or maybe it's not frustrating for you, if you going through your writing process, you feel like you're done.
Okay.
Okay, what the battle's tomorrow?
Okay.
Say Friday morning.
Okay.
You wake up in the morning, you get a notification on YouTube, your op last battle finally dropped. You didn't even know nothing about it. He's on a small league against a no-name and got his ass smoked.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is it something where you're going to add something into one of them rounds, or you going to be like, no, I'm going to let that slide and maybe say something? How's that work? Like, did you have to use that? Like, oh, he got smoked.
I mean, it depends.
Or do
how
you use that in the
dramatic
face off,
is,
maybe?
Right? Yeah, like maybe in the
Maybe that
face
night,
off,
yeah.
definitely in the face off. But it depends how dramatic it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's Joe Nobody.
No, it's Joe Nobody.
He didn't even choke. He just didn't do well. And Joe Nobody just smashed.
It's mad.
And he talking crazy about you. I don't care about your resume.
Because I be
This-
feeling like niggas be losing in small leagues anyway. Because they be
happens
going out
all
there
the time.
and not
'Cause I
taking
go
it
to all
serious.
the
You know what I'm
small
saying?
leagues,
That's
and
why
I see it all the time.
That's why I'm saying.
Out of respect, I'm guilty of brushing it under the rug because I don't talk
Yeah.
too much about after battles. I'm the hype man. I lead it
Before,
up. To,
yeah, for
you
sure,
know.
for sure.
And right after the battle, we'll talk and stuff like that. But I don't kick people when they down.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
I
could
like
if I wanted to.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people don't see that shit that never hit the ground
For
floor. I
sure,
see a lot of that
for
stuff
sure.
like so and so got beat by so.
Yeah.
I'm
so
interviewing so and so to one. Yeah, because he deserves it. Yeah, I know they ain't gonna put the footage out because
Right.
so and so choked 3 times. So I'm like,
So they're
nah,
not even gonna-
we gonna
So it's like, you know what I'm saying, when you got people that, I guess, prep last minute or they're not prepared for them small leagues, you know what I'm saying, you could get cooked, but I guess on the hindsight of things, like, it's not really, it does get overshadowed because niggas like, oh, they wasn't taking it serious or, you know what I'm saying, or they wasn't.
The other dude take it serious.
He taking it
'Cause if
serious.
he don't beat nobody else for 2 years.
This is his, he beat you.
I smashed so and so.
Exactly.
He's the top
I
5
had
in the world. Yeah.
April 1st, when I told you I was in Boston, it ended up being a judge battle. I found out 2 days before.
Oh, you didn't know it was judge.
I didn't know it was judge going into it.
But
So
you
it's
agreed
like,
to it last
but I
time?
agree. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. I feel like, you know, the win loss alone. I knew I was gonna put on a good performance. So the win and loss thing wasn't too bad. Wasn't bad, no chicken. But I ended up getting a dub. You know what I'm saying? A judge home, and that's going to his hometown, his home league. You know what I'm saying? So I take every battle serious. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know
As you should.
as you on cam, people gonna judge you from your. You know what I'm saying? You're only as good as your last performance, man. So you got to make sure that you know what I'm saying, put in that work to
As we move forward into the future and battle rap elevates, would you like to start seeing more judge battles and some statistics, some win-loss records? Let's just reset it and start fresh. Let's say early 2024.
Right.
Major platforms within certain contracts. Say a card like this.
Right.
Might not have the time and energy to judge. I don't know how many battles, say it's 9, 10 battles. Might not have the time and energy, but 5 of the major ones, we judging it.
Right.
Whether it's money on the floor, extra money, whatever, but we judging it. Win-loss record, and you know, we got enough media. We got like, let's talk battle rap, you know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
France and
Everybody
all
in
them,
there.
yeah, them dudes is good with statistics. They make their own statistics and it's close enough. What about we start having some real statistics, bro?
I'm cool with it, man.
Like the
I feel
top
like
100
that's-
battle rappers start having some real, you know, and like you said, the small leagues may not be sanctioned, may not count, might be a one-rounder. But like, if you battle 6 times in a year, 3 on small leagues, 3 on major leagues, and 2 of them on major leagues was judge records, and you lost both of them, I don't care if you
That
won the other
count.
4. People looking at you like, yo, Jay Slash, you 0-2, bro.
Facts.
Respectfully, I saw the other battles you did well, but
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean?
I feel like, man, that's where we come from, though. You know what I mean? That's where we come from as far as like being a part of like the street concept.
Right.
You know what I mean? The competitiveness, like wins and losses. To us on the streets in the corner, that counted. Like you knew if you lost. That's why like Regan Cassie. That's why Cassie think he 5,002-0 because niggas was counting them wins and
Right.
losses. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I wouldn't mind it, bro. I don't mind the judge. You know what I mean? Because and that's a lot of people that don't know battle rap. They always ask me like, so what does the winner get, or how do you determine
Right,
the
right.
winner?
And it's
so
hard
it's
for
like
me
it's
to
hard to
explain to
decipher.
him,
It's
yeah.
hard for me to decipher. You know what I mean?
I told him the
Explain it to
high point. Well, Cassidy came back to battle rap. He said he got $250,000 to battle overseas and 150. I'll tell him, man, they be like, oh, just to hype up the culture.
Yeah.
When in reality, we know there ain't no real wins and loss records and
Nah,
stuff,
nah.
unless you win a tournament.
Oh, if you're in a tournament, it is. It gets judged. That's what I'm saying. So
That's
like,
why the Wody got crazy.
That's why it's you've seen like even with when they do the judge battles in the tournament and shit like that shit competitive more because they trying to win that chicken on top of like it being judged and now you know if you lost or won. So
Yep.
I don't mind doing judge battles at all.
Are you cool with the final decision? Even if you don't agree with it, can you live with it? Because I know a lot of people,
Yeah.
they kick the shit out the judges afterwards.
It'd be tough.
They
It'd be
be
tough,
like,
bro.
fuck that
It'd be tough.
motherfucker.
Like I'm gonna keep
Bitch
it
ass
real.
nigga
Like the
should've been
battle,
there.
the
It'd be
battle
rough,
in April,
man.
the
It'd
battle
be
in
nasty.
Boston was it was close at the you know what I'm saying at the end. I would have been cool. I knew it was a good battle. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be real for the sport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like the humble side, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Being real for the sport. But on the top of it, like niggas know if they won or lost.
Yeah.
Niggas outside playing. Like niggas know if they won or lost. I be cooking these niggas and they be acting like it's a debatable. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not debatable, bro. Like you didn't have it. You know.
I think it's rougher
when
when money on the floor and it really was that tight.
Man,
It's hard to be
rough.
like,
It'll get rough.
when it's
bro.
your own money, it's like, no.
What was it? What was the shit that Surf was doing?
Oh, the Midnight Madness joint.
Yeah, that shit. See,
Shit
like
got
that
crazy.
shit got crazy. You got 15, 2,000, 3,000.
Shit got crazy. I was there. This
You
shit
looking
got-
at you battle right on the floor. Like you better come with it. So I think it just comes, the preparation, man. That's what it comes down to.
Even the Remy Ma joint, that was, it got
Shout out to Caution. Get
on camera. I'm not even talking about Caution did a great job, by the way. Shout out Caution, the whole process. I'm talking about the first round. I was at the first round, and nobody want to be embarrassed. You know what I mean? Nobody want to embarrass Remy platform. No one want to
Yeah.
be embarrassed.
Right.
But when them cameras went off in between battles,
Exactly.
it was some nasty shit being said, bro. You
That
know
was
what I
true.
mean? Oh, blah, blah, blah. So-and-so on the panel, blah, blah, blah. That bitch never liked me, and blah, blah. Who is that
Man,
clown
I can
ass
only-
dude?
I can only
Then
imagine,
everyone's a
bruh.
clown that didn't vote for you, but everyone that did. That's why I,
I mean,
fuck
you
with
see how
so-and-so.
the Woman of the Year stuff. How we just stir shit up, man. That shit
I ain't
crazy,
even gonna
dog.
speak on that shit. Was crazy.
That
bro.
shit was crazy. So that's what I'm saying. Like once you do a panel, you
It wasn't
judges,
crazy while it was
because
happening.
let me tell you
It
why.
was crazy days and days later.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Days and days later. So let me tell you why. Because battle rap is entertainment, right?
Right.
So when you put when you mix it into like wins and losses versus entertainment, then now
You dropping some science right here. What you about to say?
that-
That's what I was trying to get out of
you
you.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like now you got to figure out what's the difference because it's a thin line between both.
And who's judging
and
now?
Who's judging? Who's
And
judging? What's the relationship?
Who
What's
is
the
perfect
inside?
enough to judge?
Nobody,
bro.
man. So just take it. If you agree to the battle, just know it's gonna be some weird. It's almost like refereeing. You ain't gonna never get it completely right.
Man, you
know what I'm
already was
saying?
so happy to have Method Man judge a tournament. By the time he was done, they was like, "Don't invite no, don't invite no famous MCs
That
back
shit
here."
get crazy. It get
I was
crazy.
like, "Why not? Just
Shout
no
out to
one's
Meth,
good
man.
enough." Shout out to Meth,
You
man.
know you was on some mess with them champions. You know that, man. Shout out to Meth, though.
Woo. Shout out to his character too. I ain't gonna tell y'all what happened if y'all ain't seen it yet, but wow.
For sure, but
So, yeah, but
for sure, man. But nah, tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? Divide and conquer too.
looking forward to it, bro.
That's all that matter, man. Slash versus Snypa. It's going down. 3BL versus Spit That Heat. Brick versus Brick. You know what I mean? I feel like we both, you know what I'm saying, on the rise, and like this battle means something.
gonna
You know
be
what I
big.
mean? It means something. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people were sleeping on it because they, I can walk outside. I think I get the love from the battlers, but from the outside scope, people don't really know who Slash is or like that. You
They
know what I mean?
about
You
to.
gotta do. Oh, they definitely about
After
to.
this card,
They definitely about to. And
they're
that's
gonna
what
be
it comes
buying.
down to.
Everybody that needs to show up gonna be buying this joint.
It's about to be crazy.
The whole world probably missed getting in the building.
Oh man.
They lollygag. They gonna have to buy this joint.
They gonna have to.
They gonna have their little
You know what I'm
watch
saying? I got my
parties, do
boys
whatever you
coming.
gotta do.
It's, we heavy in the building, man. I gotta tell not everybody got their pre-sales, and
Yeah.
people gonna be in line, getting there early, making
Yeah.
sure they get their tickets, man. So if you ain't got your tickets yet, make sure
You
you
in
get
Atlanta
there early.
areas. If you're not in
If you
Atlanta,
not,
area, take your chance.
Get the VOD.
Don't
It's
beat
going
us there,
down.
beat us there.
It's going down.
Get up
man.
in the parking lot and watch it online if you got to. Then see us on the outside. You
Come
know
on,
what I mean?
man. Talk to
Just
me.
show up. You want to be part of the vibe one way or another. You know
Drop
what I mean?
some merch too, man.
Oh yeah, man
merch
on a
too,
mission,
man.
man on a mission, man. You know
At
what I'm
Slash in
saying?
the building, man. We got all
Yeah.
type of merch. My man's, man, this is clothing line, man.
Yeah.
Support black business, man on a mission.
For
I
sure.
rock with you too, bro, the podcast.
Man, before we out of here, man, what
sure,
these
man.
boys gonna do? I think 17-0. Fuck y'all talking about?
Hey,
17-0. If you ask me, these boys right here.
Pickett crazy, Najee crazy,
Man, the whole
Joey Porter
roster
Jr.
sick
crazy.
now after that draft, man.
Come on. Allen Robinson crazy. Like, we about to go stupid, man. Shout
Jay
out to Breed, too.
He smiling like he agree
That's-
with me.
Come on, Breed. Shout out to my nigga Breed. We in the building.
He must know we going
Xavier Breed
17-0.
going down tomorrow. Slash
Yeah, that shit gonna be
man.
crazy,
Brick
bro.
violence, man. It's going down, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my guy, Light Skin
Tomorrow
TV, man.
tonight.
We in the building,
Bro
man.
said 30. Bro said
Oh, it's
30.
going down tonight. I
Bro
forgot.
said 30 clip. Ooh, it's tonight.
It is going down tonight. It's going down.
Hey,
I appreciate you,
I
my nigga.
appreciate you, man.
So,
Definitely.
appreciate
Light
you,
Skin
bro.
TV, my
Television.
God.
We out.
Appreciate you, bro.